Des Moines. Yeah, we can do a Des Moines replay next, sure. Shasa, what do you want to see? Let me know. Des Moines, Des Moines, Des Moines, Des Moines. Okay, found the Des Moines. Here we go. And raffle being reopened. There it is. Yeah, a lot of times having a friendly destroyer or battleship nearby is all you need to do as a cruiser. And then, you know, I find that being farther away, also, even as little as like 1 kilometer, has a huge impact in a lot of players. They don't focus you for whatever reason. So, standalone 97. Don't know who you are, but that's awesome because this is a new player's replay here. He's a closed beta tester, which is neat, and running the fun little camo here. I'm gonna try to get can I get the other flag in there? I can, kind of, yes. Okay. DC container, sure, no problem. Do-do-do-do-do. You have to let the person you know is going to be targeted practice get between you and the enemy battleship. Yes, absolutely. Operation Human Shield. Yep. Islands work too, of course. Those of you guys winning stuff, don't forget to post in the thread what you're winning. It's always kind of fun to see what goes out there and stuff like that. While we get started here, standard defensive fire. It's not a carrier game, so you can get away with that. You don't see a lot of carriers, but when you do, you'll want that premium defensive fire. Fire reduction is debatable on a cruiser now. I mean, it's good in a ranked situation, random. I don't know that I'd use it. Damage control, or sorry, repair party booster, good one, and consumable reload, also a good one. Premium radar, premium repair party, premium damage control party, all very good things to have. Time is about 2:30, guys. We'll either finish with this replay or we'll do one more. Des Moines, some things about the Des Moines. It's got really good AP. Penetration's got, oh man, this guy's got the, whatever, John Doe with the expert loader. Did you see how quickly he reloaded to HE? Anyway, it's got really good rate of fire. The key to Des Moines, though, is learning how to use islands and hug them like your waifu. That's a meme, but it works. You're detected. There's got to be somebody in A cap. Oh, no, A is being ticked, so it might be something over here, actually. And anyway, so you've got really good AP, you've got really good HE, you've got radar, which lasts for a pretty long time. Let's see what this guy is going to show us here with his perspective. For whatever reason, the Kitakaze has decided to go into the cap instead of go away from the cap. And you can see, you can just barely get your guns around the edge, so you minimize what people can shoot of you. So the enemy can only really shoot like the little bow and the turret part, and that's about it. I mean, just look at the rate of fire, look at the amount of damage these 203 guns will do. He's pulling out a little bit, exposing himself a little bit more, but it's worth it if it gets the kill, right? And it's gonna get the kill. Now this is a little risky. I would probably back up at this point. Let things cool down a bit, let your radar recharge, all that good stuff. But I mean, you're looking at the mini-map. You've got a Z46 Des Moines and Richelieu there, of which I don't really know that you've got much of a threat, so you could just pound away on the Richelieu, which is what you're doing. Okay, Des Moines is starting to pull forward, and he's moving pretty quick here, so he might just happen to show up right in front of you here, so be ready for that. You see it? Okay, good. Leopard, no, they can't. Oh, here comes the AP. Watch this, guys. You're about to see a Des Moines evaporate. The Des Moines especially doesn't have the greatest of armor against battleships. Moskva and Stalingrad do. And in Hindenburg kind of does if you're far enough away. One Citadel, a little bit unlucky there. At least the Des Moines was smart enough to turn away and not show his broadside too much. But now he's up against the island. So it's going to be an easy pick for that. Your battleship friends are now finally getting around the edge to where they can kind of help. So that's good. Radar is available, so you can radar if you think that the Zed is still in the area, but the Zed is probably long gone. Yeah, and remember, it's only really, I mean, Rune kind of, but it's really only just the, what am I thinking of here? Sorry. There's the Zed. It's really just the Moskva, and the Stalingrad, and the Hindenburg. The other cruisers, the Tier 9 variants, I wouldn't expect to bow tank that much out of them. So just keep that in mind when you're deciding there. Richelieu broadside, so switch to AP makes sense. Yeah, Henri actually has pretty good armor as well, can bounce, and I guess Zhao can too, but those are ships that you can't really just sit bow on. You have to be at an angle, and you have to be really good at using that angle. So keep that in mind. Now you notice here our Des Moines is reversing, and up until just now he wasn't spotted because he was keeping this island right here between him and the Z-46. So very good work there, recognizing spotting angles, that sort of thing. Now you can see the team over here is, they're not going to do too well. Your team's kind of bunched up at ACAP, so it's time to pick an island here. There's plenty of options. And these islands, once again, you just kind of stick your nose out of, shoot things until you know it's safe, and then you come out. You're like a trapdoor spider. Yep, we know the Zed is down there somewhere, possibly hunting the Missouri. Spotted, so we know it probably is. Now, radar doesn't detect fully out there. You wait a sec and see if the person continues to move in. They did. That's unfortunate. Spring sky camo, also unfortunate for this guy. I have a feeling he's going to get wrecked here. You can see here 35 more seconds of radar, plus Missouri, plus Hindenburg, plus everybody else shooting him. Now notice how he's going up to the island here, and then he's going to slow down a little bit and turn. What he's trying to do is he's trying not to beach and crash the island, but get to a position where he's able to back behind the island if necessary. It's a very strong position because the guns cover all down to the south here, which, as you can see, is just about everybody that's on the enemy team, except for the Worcester, Zhao, and Yu Yang. Are you a bad person for focusing people with those camos? I don't know, it's up to you. Oof. 9k damage. Could have been worse. So there's that at least. You gotta be careful here how you back up, because what you want to do is you want to get behind this island, but if you give too much broadside, it'll take you lose a lot of your HP. So you want to try to bait them into hitting you right here on the belt line. Using AP to encourage the Missouri to turn. Although I'd probably, yeah, okay, you switch back to HE now, good. One thing he could be doing, he's not, but he could be doing is going dark and then repositioning and then opening up again. But my guess is that the thought is the game is had, so go for the damage. Be careful with that thinking process, though. Torpedoes that we knew were probably going to be coming. Gonna get one, looks like. Not looking good. Now all of a sudden your team is just charging into B-cap. You need to get behind the island now. This is where you really don't want to get set on fire again. Radar detecting the Z-46. Zed probably has torps out on you already. Air party usage, good. Oh, shells coming in from somebody. Public nails the Wooster. That's huge. There's the torpedoes we knew were totally coming. And... LOL. Dodged. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could push forward and try to head off the Z-46 from getting into A-cap, because that's probably what he's going to try to do at this point. Alternately, you can try to get behind and spam the battleships, but you're going to have to get farther back in order to be able to do that. Yeah, premium consumables right now during the anniversary are 9,000 credits. I mean, that should be an easy decision for just about every tier. Except for like 2. I don't know. Sometimes I find though that premium consumables are more effective at the lower tiers. Because it's very common to hit that DCP right off the bat. It's a bad habit. It took me several thousand games to break myself out of that habit as well. Wow, I thought those torps would have hit him. Now, see, this is why going for what you're doing here probably wasn't the best choice, because of course now the Zed is going to spot you and everybody sees you now. Oh boy. And look at where the Z-46 is. He's right up here. He's smoking. You've gotten yourself into some serious trouble, man. You're going to have to turn. You're going to have to now focus on the Zed. Here come the torps. Fortunately, the Zed was torping where you were, not where he thought you would be. Another good dodge there. You've got 10 seconds, or sorry, 17 seconds, and then you get to find where he is. Or you could just detonate him. That's fine too. How many games for the flags did I get? I got 70 flags, so it's what, 14,000 battles? I think that's about right. Too many battles, but you know, whatever. Oh, does a turret hit cause a death? Because the explosion goes down the turret into the magazine. And that's about all she wrote for this game. Yeah, I agree with SAT. I mean, shooting into the smoke there was... You could do it, but you had radar available in like 10 more seconds. I would have just waited. Just continued to charge and close the gap. That's just me. Broadside, Henri? No problem. Here, have some AP, bud. A little bit low, he's speeding up and turning away. Coming up to the close of this battle, do you guys have any comments that you would like to make for our player here? Things that he did right, things he did wrong? Suggestions for improvement? Personally, I would say you got kind of lucky there, Stan. You exposed yourself to a lot of damage. The enemy didn't capitalize on that exposure. But personally, to me, it was unnecessary. The other thing is, with that Z46 continuing around this way, I would have tried to head him off at ACAP. Yeah, you give up on farming damage on battleships, but when the Z was spotting you, those battleships, if they were better coordinated, they could have fired over the island and whacked you. They didn't.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Better positioning behind the island? Yep, that's true. Any other comments, guys? Now's your last chance. I'm going to post once again the list of replays. We're going to do one last replay and then we're going to call it a day. Let's see. Draw. Come on, you computer. What happened? Okay. You won already. You won already. Alright, I'm going to draw another person then.